What I would suggest to you, you're doing gratitude journaling, which is amazing. Implement a new thing to your daily habits, which is what I call deep journaling. That's where you write the story of the bad things that have happened to you, and then you use your positive mindset to reframe the story. So you write the story you've been telling yourself. My dad did this, he did this, he did this, and that's how it felt. And then you see in what way can we be grateful for that. You merge it with the gratitude practice. You see what way we can reframe the story. He did this, but it does not mean that he doesn't value me. It just means that maybe he needs to work on his character. He did this, I went through this, and maybe it's not such a bad thing because that led me to develop myself. I would not be the man I am today if I didn't go through this thing. When you reframe the story that you tell yourself, you control the power. Right now, it seems like you only really tell yourself negative stories, and so they control you. And I totally relate to that. I see a lot of myself in you, down to the way that you talk, the way that you cry, the way that you divert your attention randomly. It can feel a little bit therapeutic to talk, but that won't solve your problems. We need action. We need a psychological reframe. Maybe once a day, maybe a few times a week. Do that deep journaling practice. Then outside of that, it's time to get busy with a goal. I think you might have a little bit too much free time on your hands. I think you don't have, maybe you tell me, but I think either you don't have or you haven't had for a long time this one clear direction that your life is supposed to go into. And when a man doesn't have that, then we just sit around, we wallow in pity, and we just get bored and we get fed up and we feel emotional and we're sad. But when you have something positive you're pushing for me, it was the gym, it was weightlifting. Suddenly it's like any sad stuff that was going on in my mind, it would click and I'd be like, oh, but at least I've got weightlifting. As long as I don't quit that, I'm gonna hit my goal, and like a smile would break on my face. The right goal, it's wonderful. It energizes you. You wake up, you obsess over it, you smile about it. But when you set a goal that's too soon or too late or too small or too big, it doesn't really do that much. When you set the right goal with patience, that's when it really empowers you. And I think that is what you should be obsessing over. That's what you should be waking up thinking about. That's what you should be in the shower thinking about. That's what you should be in school thinking about. We need that for you.